Or yeah, good afternoon. How are you? Hopefully you guys were all doing well. I'm here, yes, on a Sunday. I don't typically come in on a Sunday, but I happen to have a little bit of time, so I figured, sorry, my thing is a little bit off-centered. I'm sorry. I figured I would come in and give you guys a live. Okay, Father in heaven. Okay, Father in heaven, archangels and angels. Feeling stuck on growing. You're feeling stagnant, stuck. Will I grow? Will I evolve to the next phase? Will I get the blessings that I deserve? Okay, what else? Speaking the truth, thinking about how to heal, how to, I don't know why, apply healing. How to apply healing to the areas that need to be healed. Starting to see something. You know you're not seeing something the way it should be. Why you were stuck. Do you know the truth? Do you know the whole truth? Why aren't you happy? Why are you stuck? What is it that's causing you to be stagnant? What is the stagnation caused by? Let's see. Let's see. Feeling like you don't see the truth in why something wasn't as happy as it should have been, why you weren't as happy as it should have been, why things didn't turn out the way you expected them to be. You feel like, hold on, let me just ask. You feel like this other person, you feel like this other person was supposed to be, I feel like there's another person involved here, that they were supposed to be on top of their game. Like they're supposed to have their shit together. That's what I'm seeing. Like this person was supposed to have their shit together. Why didn't things, why, but I guess you don't see, but as you're starting to see the truth, you are. It's actually funny because the Queen of Swords fell right on top of the King of Wands. You also see that this person really isn't your match, but you're seeing that I feel like you're coming into your truth. You're coming into your truth, but I feel like this is leaving you cold. Like whatever truth, it's like the cold hard facts now is coming out to the surface. Whoa. How you were blinded, how somebody kept you blinded. How you, somebody was manipulating you. It's funny because I was going to say this earlier, but I didn't want to say it. And they're like, no, Rose, you were right. Manipulation. You know that somebody was manipulating you. Someone was keeping you in the dark from the truth. They didn't want you to see what was going on. There's a lack of emotion here. A lack of emotion and a lack of somebody willing and able to work with you. But they were manipulating you. But you were stuck. You only saw some of this. You didn't see the whole thing. Now you are focusing on your wealth, on your worth, on your growth. It's like maybe you were doing it in a gentle manner before, but now it's like, no, it's about me. You're like, this is about me now. This is about me. I'm going to be focusing on me. You're also seeing that maybe the person you thought was supposed to aid you, assist you, help you grow. Almost like they were keeping, I mean, it's funny because we have the stagnation card. It's almost like they weren't showing you the truth, but their ways was keeping you stuck in confusion. You didn't know which road to pick, which path, which avenue. Like you had a really hard time focusing on which one. There's so many options here, right? It's almost like they were keeping you in this devil energy, this toxicity, but it wasn't 100%. It was a little bit. You thought this person was willing to grow with you too. But now you're focusing on your growth, your own. It's almost like they're saying you're going to man up. You're going to masculine up, let's say. Okay, you're going to man up and you're going to I feel like you're going to release this energy, and now you're going to, Yeah, you're going to release the energy. You're going to pick a path, and you're going to say, well, what's the best path for me to get to that 10 of Pentacles life? What's the best path for me to get everything that I've been wanting? But it's interesting that this card fell on top of this card. I feel like this past energy was keeping you stuck from this vision. This vision. They were keeping you blinded. It's almost like on purpose they were keeping you blind to see, so you couldn't find the right avenue. They didn't want you to find the right avenue. They were manipulating you. They were trying to keep you stuck in that cycle. I feel like Spirit's saying, well, for those of you who are really resonating with this message for today, they're saying, don't worry. You have some luck on your side. Some luck is coming in. You're getting unstuck. Oh, thank you. Man, Clegg, whatever it is. Clegg. You were getting unstuck. You are untying yourself from a situation. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. You're untying yourself from this situation. You've had mental clarity. You no longer want to lose sleep or stress about this situation anymore. You've had your aha moment. Patrick, thank you, Patrick. You're like, I'm no longer dealing with this. I'm not going to stress over this anymore. I've lost enough sleep. I don't need this anymore. You're like, this is too much. Ooh, see, death. You're ending the situation. I'm no longer dealing with the bullshit, the drama, the manipulation. You've had this mental clarity. Nope, I'm putting an end to this situation. I'm putting an end to this cycle. Okay. Okay, they're telling me to switch decks. Different deck, different meaning. Let's see. In a little bit, when I'm done with the cards, I'll tell you which archangels are present. Oh no, they told me no, Rose, say it now. Okay, I will tell you. We have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Jegudiel, and Archangel Cassiel present. I know I'm pronouncing them not all properly, but I'm not really good at different names, pronunciations, especially when it's a unique name. And like I said, Gabriel was the first one, and Gabriel was the first one that just came out. It's pretty funny. Your heart is half healed. That's why Gabriel is present for the reading. Your heart is half open, half closed. You're somewhere in the middle. Okay. Interesting, though, I'm looking at the throat. Why? Speaking the truth about your heart being half open and half closed, possibly. Let's see. Let's see what they want to say. Do you still have love for somebody? It's half open, half closed. You're gaining your strength. You're not as strong as you need to be because of the pain. Because of the pain, because of the betrayal, because of the manipulation. You're kind of 50-50 right now. Okay, what about this? No envy. Don't want to be envious? Or you don't want to deal with the envy? Or are you dealing with an envious situation? Let me ask, Spirit. Is it that they're envious, or they don't want to be envious, or something else? You don't want to be envious of this past person? Maybe you had an envy towards them? You were envious of them for some reason. What was this envy about? I'm curious. Clarification for envy, please, in the reverse. That flew out. Well, this person could have been in another commitment. So maybe you were envious of this other commitment. This person could have had multiple people. This person could have just be enjoying their damn life and not giving a shit about you as well. Keeping you stuck. Maybe giving you false promises. Maybe it caused you to be envious of a situation. Yeah, see, I'm seeing this person probably with other people. Okay, I really am. Having a good damn time. Having a good time. Yeah, and you sitting there lonely by yourself. Like, wait, what about me? That's what I'm seeing. So maybe you're envious of this person you don't want to be anymore. You're envious this person was gallivanting and I don't know why this phrase just came to my head. Soaking it up with other people. Soaking it up with other people. It's a very odd term. Okay. Okay. Anything? Hold on a second. Yeah, I was going to say anything else with this deck? And they're like, no, but yes. And then one card just flew out. Okay. Okay, this is a cycle that you had to be in, but it's time to end the cycle, they're saying. This cycle. And I want to explain something to you guys. When you, listen, I know heartbreak is hard. And there's so many different types of heartbreak. But when you have your heart partially open to new things, you're not allowing the universe to give you what you're deserving, if that makes any sense, for those new people in here. Okay, they're saying pick up the red deck, Rose. Red deck, red rum. Yeah, so if you're wanting to have a new love or new something amazing in your life, you need to open up your heart. So don't be too guarded. Be guarded against the person or thing that hurts you, but not guarded against the new possibilities, because then you're not going to allow it in your life. So let's see. They're saying you're not going to be able to, it's almost like they're saying, if there was something you wanted to like, remember I was saying untie yourself from a situation, things you needed to tidy up, or maybe you needed to just, do a couple things to end out this cycle. There's like, no, you don't even need to do that. You don't need to. Hold on. Hey, Pandora. Hey, Narity. Let's see. I am reflecting and learning on how to feel certain feelings by myself. Okay. So I can feel good again. What do you mean? Actually open. Yes, your heart is not fully open. Stop thinking about the lies. Stop thinking about the betrayals. Or if you're somebody where you always thinking about, I need to know the truth. I must find out the truth. I want to know. They're saying stop. Like, you don't need to. You don't need to know the truth. Sometimes you never get the truth. And you just have to be okay with that. See? This is keeping you stuck in the madness. In your own mental madness. And it's also keeping you at a disadvantage. Sometimes you're not meant to know the truth, right? You found out you're the option. It's funny because that's what I was saying earlier in the reading. Well, just know that you're not the option. You're never the option. You're only the option if you stay put in that situation and you allow yourself to be the option. But when you remove yourself from it, you're not an option anymore. And if they ring you and say, hey, baby, or text you, and you allow yourself to be that option again, then you are the option. But if you shut it down, you're not the option anymore. Now you're just a thing from the past that they cannot have because you removed the power from them. Now they cannot manipulate you. I'm like, anything else with this deck? They said, yes, Rose. And here we go. You don't know why. What don't they know why about? Or you half know why. You half know why of a situation. You half know why about what? Explain. Hold on. These cards fell in a very particular place, so I'm going to read it where they fell, because I know it's absorbing the cards that are underneath them. You don't know why your old life didn't have the power to grow. You don't know why. It's like you half know why, but you don't know why. There's like, you don't know enough. I guess this is the truth that you want to know. This might be the truth. Like, why didn't it work? What's the problem here? And this came on the disadvantage card. You're at a disadvantage right now because they're saying that you really need to create something new in your life. But it's almost like you don't know how to go about it. You don't know how to do it. It's like almost like you don't know which step to take first. How do I end this cycle that's constantly keeping me in anxiety? It's stressing you out. All of this. Sorry, I'm just reading, guys. Just done. I don't want to have negativity. I want peace. I'm going to pursue that. All right, Patrick, pursue the peace. That's what you need. I don't know why they're saying, turn that frown upside down. That's what they're saying in my head right now. Turn that frown upside down. Okay? Enjoy the peace. And know that you can have peace. It's actually possible. It really is. Okay, what else do you want to say to them? Which deck? Okay. You're going to see something? You're going to see something. What are you going to say? I don't know why, I just heard them say, the seer is going to see. The seer is going to see. So I'm not sure why they're saying that to me right now. I'm sure they'll tell me. They kind of always do. The seer is going to see. And maybe you'll know what that means. Maybe for you that's going to mean something. The seer is going to see. So if you saw something, maybe you're going to see a lot more. Whatever you saw, there's probably a lot more under the surface. There is no change. There is no change. Hey, Mariah. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving too, hon. Let's see. All right. Things are not going to change. You need to go with the flow. You need to heal. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to go, things are not going to change, and you just kind of need to go. I'm not saying that you need to roll with it. This card we get every time I use this deck. The standstill comes out. It came out sideways. Okay? This is like going within, meditating, going to God, finding, you connecting with your high self, with your spirit guides. Going within, that standstill. Sideways. Patrick, are you talking about with me, or are you talking about in general to spirit? Which questions? To get what answers? I don't know why I was just I'll tell you later. Let's see. Don't be deceptive because you won't know the way. Don't be deceptive because you won't know the way. The more, if you're deceiving yourself, you're not going to find the path. Meditating in your sleep is awesome, Mariah. Just so you know, that in between phase, that in between sleep and awakeness is, they show you so much because you're really not in a dream state. You think you are, but you're not. They're actually showing you stuff. They're a reason. So ask. Yeah, see, as I say that, the vision quest. You're gonna show you something. You've seen stuff. Good. Yeah, see? Go your own, but they're saying that, interesting. Things won't change. You need to heal. You need to go with the flow. You're half going within, not fully. Don't deceive yourself with the visions. What do you mean by don't deceive yourself with the visions? What visions? What do you mean? Oh my God, the seer card just came out again, as I put it back in the deck. Again. Hold on, let me just clarify this. It's almost like, it's weird how they're saying this. They're almost saying, you don't even love this person the way you used to. It's almost like you don't even realize that you don't hold that love for them like you did anyway. So maybe if you were you need to go within. Say, do I even love this person or this situation anymore? It's like they're saying, it's like you don't even realize it. You don't even realize that you don't see, that you don't even love them the way you thought you did, or the way maybe you, okay. It's almost like sometimes you love somebody out of habit. They're trying to show me, because you're just used to loving somebody. So you're like, yeah, I love you. But do you really love them? Or, oh my God, I love them so much. But do you really? It's like they're saying, like, you don't even really love this person or situation anymore like you think you do. It's like you're putting more weight into it than deserving. Does this make sense? It's like not even deserving the energy that you put into it. Oh, I got something about Mary hair going on here. Let's see. Okay, they're saying yes, Rose. More with this deck. Well, you can ask Spirit multiple questions, Patrick. You can ask Spirit multiple questions because they'll have the answers. Just be prepared for them to show you something that may not be what you expect. Because a lot of times we're like, oh, shit. I didn't think that was going to come out. Or they were going to show me that. Okay, let's see. In time, you will know the answer. In time, you will have clarity. And in time, you will know the direction and the way and how to go and where to go. Okay. Tell me to pick up another deck. And again, at the top of the deck, the seer. I'm telling you, this is very significant. Maybe this picture will strike something in your head. And it's number 45. Number 9. Right before things are going to change. Right before the final ending. The 9th blow. Maybe this is the 9th blow. Ooh. You're not healing because you're stuck in your pride. Fear. The pride is the fear. Okay, guys? You're not healing. Something that combines the pride and the fear. It's like a connection. It's something that combines the two of these. Yeah, you might be scared of what you're seeing. Absolutely. Oh, cool, Patrick. You got a lot of clairs. Pandora, just go within and meditate. And just ask Spirit, ask God to just let it go. Let it go. You know what? And this is funny because this is what I was going to say to you guys before. I realized something the last couple weeks, but then I decided to clarify it this morning, actually right before I came onto the live. Holding on. Funny, because this is what I was talking, what I was going to say. When I clear energies from you guys, when I do SRT work and all the, it somehow likes to come on to me and sticks to me. And then I have to constantly do work to remove it. So the reason why I'm telling you this is, like when I went shopping the other day, there was a lot of people there, right? It was Black Friday. I didn't go shopping because of Black Friday. I went shopping because it was a day I had available to go shopping. It wasn't because I was going for any deals or special, right? And I don't know if you know what that means in other parts of the world, but Black Friday in the United States is the day after Thanksgiving. They have all these specials on sales. So everybody goes shopping frenzy for Christmas. So literally there's like lines out at the stores and you can't even find a parking spot. And I waited I was like 70 people deep in line to pay for my purchases. Like I said, I didn't go for the deals. I went because I had a day available to go shopping. I had a lot of energy stick to me that day when I was in the store, right? Well, I'm glad you didn't expect to see this morning. And so when I came home, I was like, it was like the day or so after, I was like, oh, I feel like shit. I felt heavy in the store. But the more it was sticking on me, the heavier it got. So I had to remove it. And then this morning, there was so much more energy on me. I just needed to remove it. I needed to re-educate my high self, my spirit committee. Like, once I remove illnesses or energies, put this protection around me. And do not allow all the other people's energies to absorb into my energy field. The reason why I'm telling you this is clear because you guys need this you guys need to say this to your high self, to your spirit, to your spiritual committee. Please clear and remove anybody else's energies that do not belong to me because they're not mine. Like, we have enough problems of our own, right? We don't need to get other people's energy on us. So it's like, so let go of it. Tell your high self and spirit to get it out. Shoo. Throw it into the universal toilet, flush it, and put it where it goes. But it doesn't belong on me, right? Oh, God, your damn neighbors. Mariah. But they're saying you can't heal because something with fear and pride, and you're holding on to it. You're holding on to something that you need to let go. All right, so I'm just going to ask high self and spirit, just like clear and remove for everybody who's watching right now that has all this energy on them that's not even their own. Just let it go. Throw it into the universal toilet, flush it, throw it where it needs to go. It doesn't belong on me, and it sure shit doesn't belong on them. So let it go, please. Remove it. As I hear the pitter-patter of squirrel in my attic. I have like a colony up there. Okay. What else? Hold on a second. Okay. They're saying you're not allowing your inner child to evolve. What is God? What is spirit? What do they always tell us? That our inner child is imperfectly perfect. They tell us this all the time. But this not healing, this stuck in fear and pride and holding on to whatever it is that you're holding on to, that you need to let go of, as the dog is howling, it's like you're not allowing this inner child to grow. So what do I mean by allowing the inner child to grow? Our inner child isn't perfectly perfect, correct? Right? Like I just said. So what ends up happening is as we grow, our human selves grow. And our parents teach us and society molds us and blah, 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 blah. We hinder the growth of who we truly are, right? We hinder it because we are allowing our parents' thought pattern to mold us as human beings, society's thought patterns, the world, our workplace, or whatever it is, our friend circles. It hinders, and now you've literally trapped your inner child and your true self to the core. You see me? I see you. Is not allowed to be revealed because you've put this barrier around it. So maybe this pride thing and this fear thing is, are you afraid that, are you too proud to release what you were before in the past? Maybe there is. Maybe there's this pride thing. Like, oh, well, if I, I'll be knocking myself down a peg or two and, I'm too good for that. Could be. It could be, because, we want like our stature, our place, or whatever it is that we are right now. I'm going to look up squirrel. Yeah, they're busy working. They're busy working, the squirrels. And maybe you need to get busy working on this, chipping away this exterior, all right? And not giving a shit what other people think about you. Unless your true inner self is like a dark demonic place, then you need to do the work. Because we all have a true beautiful core, right? The problem is, sometimes we can't ever get to it because we have too much shit on the outside. The fear, the ego, the pride. I don't want to heal. I'm too good for this. I'm better than you. I'm better than that. You know what I mean? Like, we do this to ourselves. No, I can't move out of this apartment and downgrade because I know it's going to evolve my life because now people are going to look down on me. We do think like this as human beings. But maybe it's what we need to do. Right? I had to do it. I completely downgraded my life to evolve myself. Now I'm waiting for the next phase. It's happening. I know it is. I know Spirit is giving me what I need, and it's going to come in. Oh my goodness, my hair is so staticky today. All right, anything else with the cards? Okay. They're saying the blue deck. The blue deck. Cause I'm blue. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee da da da. Remember that song? All right. It's funny how the cards fell in the order they fell. One card fell out first, the other one came out, but it fell out on the other side of it. So I'm assuming, all right, the growth in the reverse is the main card on the deck, let's say, that just fell out. This resilience card came out sideways. It fell on the one side, then it came on the other side. It came out second, but it fell on the other side. That's what I should be saying. You're not growing or evolving or manifesting or creating, whatever it is, you know what it is, right? Because you're supposed to let go, like we were just saying. The problem is it's like and it's weird because it looks like serpents. You really are so reluctant to let go of this past. You know it's devil energy. And this is what they said in the beginning of the reading 35 minutes ago. You know it's devil energy. You know it's toxic. You know it's not good for you. And you know you're supposed to let it go, but it's like you just can't. But I feel like you really are on that place because it's sideways. It's sideways. You're getting there. You're getting there. It's like almost like it's saying like, you knew you should have done this a long time ago, right? But you just couldn't. So now it's like, okay, well now you need to. Because now you're completely in the reverse. This needs to go this way. And this is reminding me, it's like almost like this is a needle and this is a bowling ball. How do you balance your life when your base is the width of a needle? Your shit has to be so steady, because if one thing grows on the one side, you're going to topple over. This needs to grow this way. Your base, your foundation needs to be firm, needs to be solid, needs to be impenetrable. Okay? Hey, Conscious K. We just had our reading. Let's see. Well, giving makes me truly happy too. Spirit is saying you're doing the right thing of giving to other people, which is a good thing. It's part of your purpose. It's part of who you are. Six months lease. Yeah. We'll start looking. Remember, Mariah, what I was saying about merging this, beauty school and work, find a middle ground so you can live somewhere in between, right? Let's see. You'll have to start from the beginning. Yes, Conscious Guy. Okay, anything else with this deck? Anything else with any of the decks? Okay, which deck? Okay, the Archangel Deck. Let's see. Good, look. These come out really fast. All sideways. So, it's so funny. All three of the archangels that fell out are all on my list that I read earlier on. Every archangel that's coming out in the cards, or I read off this list earlier. Okay. Pretty funny. Okay, so you are reluctant to take this leap of faith, to evolve, because you don't want to declutter the past. This has been like the message, the message, the message, the message. The message, the message, the message. So what do you want to tell them? They're helping you. They're trying to show you this. So please go within. And I don't know why they're saying, Rose, thank you. Yes. Yep. As I was going to say it, my ears started going crazy. Like, yes, Rose. All right. High self and spirit, please balance out and open all the energies from everybody who is on my channel right now watching. Balance out their chakras. Open up their chakras. Balance out the positive and negative energies, please. And open up all their chakras so they can hear and see and feel what it is, because clearly something is closed. And it happens. Hi, how are you? Bakita. I'm feeling very dizzy right now from doing this. Let me know if any of you guys are feeling like that right now Feeling really, my head feels really woozy. But they're balancing out the chakras for whoever's on this channel right now watching. They're opening up your chakras. They want you to see. They want you to see what you need to see. You're very welcome. Let's see. I did feel that last night while trying to fall asleep. I had the clairvoyance card came out first. Now I have the claircognitive. They want you to know. They want you to see. They want you to feel it to your core. What it is that needs to be released. What it is that needs to be let go. You're feeling shaky. I'm telling you, I felt the energy coming through me when I was doing it. I felt woozy. You feel nervous? Let it go. Let go and let God. Patrick, Clegg, whatever, Clegg. For those of you who don't know that, his name is Patrick. What was I going to say? I don't know if you're a frequent watcher from the channel, but I always say, Jesus, take the wheel. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And that's why I needed to open up all these chakras, because you guys really need to tap into your clairs. All of you. Okay? Because they're trying to teach you something. They want to show you something. You need to learn a new way. You need to learn that you need to let go of the past. Let it go. Yep, exactly. Mariah. Let it go. I don't want to scream in your ear and start singing. And plus, my voice needs to warm up. Yeah. Well, it was snowing here last night when I was coming home. It was really snowing. Well, hard. Oh, they're saying no, Rose, no more. Okay, so I'm going to open up my book and just check which energies are present here, and then, you know, for those of you who know the channel, you know what I do next with the SRT. For those of you who don't normally, it's called spiritual response therapy. And then I can answer questions if we have time. Who's present? Oh, for those of you who did not see earlier, these are the archangels I have present here today. We have Gabriel, Zadkiel, Raziel, Jeremiel, Jegodiel, and Cassiel. Okay, so, yep. Who is present at the moment, please? Okay, high self and spirit. Who else? The collective needs a spiritual kick. Okay, they're telling me I need to give you guys a spiritual kick. So elevate them to whatever level needs to be elevated and give them a spiritual kick. It's kind of like a spiritual kick in the ass, for those of you who don't know what that means. Because sometimes we need it. Sometimes we just do. Okay. Okay, who's present here? High self and spirit, and what else? Into infinity, the masters, forces of light, the God's head, which is like the God spiritual committee, let's say. The I am, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that means Jesus is present too today. Don't sing. Let's do a meditation. You're funny. Thank you, Patrick. You're being lazy. I'm not going to meditate here on the channel. That you can do by yourself. But right now, I'm assuming they have a message here because we have a lot of Jesus is present. What are you showing me? What are you showing me? It's going crazy right now. What do you want to show me? Okay, so they want me to tell you. Hold on a second. You need to make sure you clear everything from your past. All the miscellaneous stuff. All the things that you don't think of. Hold on a second. You need to do I was like that you were going to do it for them or they need to do the work themselves. They said that you need to do the work yourself. Okay? So you got to make sure, and this is why they're showing me the life review. You really need to like go through everything. There's something that you need to let go of. There's probably multiple things that you need to let go of. You really need to go through it and just say, all right, well, I'm going to release it. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm releasing it. It's in your hands. I want you guys to deal with it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. All right? Say what I say. Throw it into the universal toilet and flush it and throw it out. Get rid of it. Okay. Oh, that's why they were showing me final items on the list. Things that are negative that are blocking you. You really need to dig down and just try to let it go. It's hard. Look, I'm here teaching you guys. Thanksgiving, I was triggered at my family's house, and for like 2 seconds, and I literally was like, "Whoa, no, Rosemary, you are beyond this. Let it go." And I did, and it was a good night. But we all have to put ourselves in check. What is it? What is it? What is it? What do you need to let go? You need a rebirth, they're saying. You need to rebirth yourself all the way. Okay? You need to clear yourself from all these negative blocks. See? Even my coffee maker agrees. You need to clear your memories. So maybe you need to write a list. They're showing me a list in my head. This could be daunting. It could be stressful. It could be memories you just don't want to even confront. But maybe you should just write a list. Start from your childhood and go all the way to now. All the things that you hold animosity to, anger, resentment, hatred, whatever it is, jealousy, loathing, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple other words you guys could probably throw in there. Write it down. All those things that really triggered you through your lifetime that they're so monumental, or even like sometimes it's a thing that was like not monumental, but it's still something that stays in your head that you hold resentment to or animosity or something. You have a grudge, jealousy, envy. Write it all down. And then read it out loud and say, God, like, I release this. God and Jesus, I release this. Universe, I release this. I no longer want attachments to these things anymore. They do not serve me purpose. I let it go. I'm resolving my anger. I'm resolving whatever it is that is tying me to this situation. I don't want it to affect my life anymore. I let it go. I forgive them. I forgive me. Because maybe you were the one who did it, right? Sometimes we are the ones who do it. Sometimes we are the bad ones. We're not perfect. We're people. We're humans. Not even they are perfect. Even they mess up. So yeah, like if they mess up, how the hell are we supposed to be perfect? Because we are a vision of them. We are connected to them. We are all one in the universe. Spirit wants me to say. My stomach is growling. I'm sorry if you could hear that in the camera and with the speaker. We are all one in this universe, guys. We are all connected. We are connected to our high selves, to spirit, to the divine. We are connected to everything. In time, you will see this. Okay? Hello, Astrof. And in time, you'll see how to change your life and how things are going to be evolving. But you need to let go of these final items. It's very important. This whole reading has been about letting go. You know, you just needed some time, they're saying. Even for those who do the work all the time, like myself, I'm always doing the work. Think about it. I'm doing work on you guys. I'm doing work on me. Always, always, always. But there's still some things. Like I said, I went to Thanksgiving, I got triggered. I was like, nip it in the butt, nip it in the butt. Let it go, let it go. This doesn't serve you any good. Let it go. And I did. And you just have to do it. And sometimes it's that easy. Just saying it. You know what? I'm not going to dwell on this. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to let this bother me ever again. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't exist anymore. Push it on the side. Push. It's not going to say it's not going to ever creep up to the surface, but for right now, push it away. It doesn't exist, right? One second. I'll answer your question in a second. Do you want me to go to chart 5? All right. They're saying this is a program that was casted before your birth. And now it's like almost like they're saying you need to redefine your consciousness. Redefine your thought pattern and how you think about all these situations that you need to let go of. Make it human. Make it human. Try to make it any way that is necessary for you to let it go. You know, and it could be so simple as, well, that person is ignorant. The reason why they said that is because they're ignorant. The reason why this happened is that it might have to be something so simple like that. Because sometimes people are just ignorant. I know a whole bunch of them. Oh, it's kind of interesting. And they usually think they're smarter than everyone. And you just sit there and you're like, okay, whatever you say, that makes you feel better. I love guided meditation. It's peaceful. As long as the music in the background is good, I like that. Okay. You have scars, multiple layers of scars on your heart, Spirit is saying, or the Divine is saying, and Jesus. You're doing too much. They're doing too much what? You're doing too much of the thing that you feel, it's all right. All right, this is it's gonna be hard to explain. Race beliefs, they're saying, but it doesn't mean anything about race. It's about something, it's almost like something that you were programmed to believe in. I don't know how to explain this. You're doing too much of something that you think you're supposed to do, that you think you're meant to do. It's something that it's almost like it's been instilled in you since you were a child or since before you were even born. You're like dwelling on this. But it's something that's left scars on your heart. So I'm going to help you heal. Clear and remove all the scars on their hearts. And this heart vow. A heart vow is something that you vowed, that you have such belief in this vow, it's like you can't break it. And it could be you have heart vows on these scars that you're carrying within you. Like you vow to keep these scars in you because you believe so much in the scars. And that's probably what you need to let go of. You need to let go of the scars. There's such a belief in these scars and these wounds that you have in your soul that like you can't let it go because you vow to almost never let it go because you believe so much in it. That's this race belief. You're believing so much in the wounds. You need to let go of the wounds. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. There are wounds that need to be let go. You are putting too much gravity, too much strength in the scars that you're creating more bond to the scars, that you can't let go of it. Is this making sense? I know it sounds so complicated and my stomach is turning and it's very loud. Is this making sense? They're saying yes, it does make sense. You guys, I hope you guys, all right, it's making sense to spirit. It's making sense to you guys. I hope so. Just say to exist. You just say it out loud. I let go of it. I don't give it any more gravity. I don't give it any more strength anymore. I'm releasing it. You serve me no purpose. These scars serve me no purpose whatsoever, except for holding on to negativity. And I choose not to anymore. Say it out loud. It's the first step. And then believing that it is gone. It's the second step. And it slowly will dissipate from you. Okay. All right. They're saying Spirit is done giving you guys the message. I'm saying you guys are free to go. Whoever needs to go can go. And then we will ask her questions if you have any. My throat is so scratchy right now. Somebody asked, is it okay to look for a new job? Who was it? Estra. Is it time to apply for a new job? They're saying no, not yet. Anybody else have any questions? When should she apply? They're saying later. I said sooner or later. Like in 9 months, they're saying. 8 to 9 months. Oh, because they're saying that you don't really know what is the right job for you yet. So they're saying within 8 to 9 months, you're going to discover what is the better path for you. Okay? Last night I felt something like sit on my bed or pull me, 1 second, or pull my blanket. But my cat was laying next to me. Wait a second. All right, so who was this entity? They're saying a powerful manipulation, but who was this entity? It was a good entity, though. It wasn't something negative. Oh, you're very welcome, Patrick. It was your high self. And an extra a soul family member. Wait, so your high self... Okay, one second. Who was it? They're showing me. Somebody you've never met in this life. Somebody female in energy. Who passed, that you never met. Okay. 100% what? 100% abundance? Wait. This energy that... Is this energy present right now? Yes. Are you the lady that comes to her in her dreams? Yes, it is. It's the lady who comes to you in your dreams. Well, what are you trying to show her? This is pretty cool. I'm like, this is interesting. What are you trying to show her? Hold on a second. Do you want me to go to chart 12? No. Spirit energy program. Hold on a second. Mariah's responsibility or her responsibility? All right, so it's her responsibility to show you something. She's responsible to show you something. Oh, you had the same thing happen to you too, Patrick? What are you trying to show her? Can you show me or give me a hint? Let's see. You have an emotional impingement on what? On too many areas of your life. You are emotionally attached to like too many things in your life. Okay. Okay. Tolerance and reverence. Freaking squirrels, man. They knock everything over. All right. Tolerance. And what was the second one? Reverence. And then what else? And intelligence. That you are all these things. Are you talking about the neighbors too, or something else? That she's doing the right thing, and you know better, and you know better. Okay, and what else? What else are you trying to show her? It's taking its dear time, so sorry guys, hold on a second. You need to free yourself from the emotional attachment when it comes to like your neighbors and stuff like that. You need to let it go. Basically, they're saying, yep. This lady is saying, yep. I needed to remember my dreams. Oh, cool. That's so cool, Patrick and Mariah. Anything else you want me to tell her? Okay. What does Pandora need to know from the book? Okay, what? You have some negative blocks that need to be cleared. Wait, does she need to do herself or we can do it for her? All right, we're going to clear whatever these negative blocks are. Negative motivations, blocks, and interferences that need to be cleared for you, Pandora. Yeah, go on Amazon. You probably can get something for cheap, like a baby noise, white noise maker. They even actually, just go on freaking YouTube. They have like sound things, and just put it up or whatever. Maybe you want both on, the white noise and that. Anything else? There's a lot of anger in you. Let me see. You're like 90% angry. Maybe you should make an appointment, Pandora. So we can try to like get rid of this. I'm trying to get rid of it now, but I don't know how much they could be able to do it. Maybe you should make an appointment so we can really get to the core of why. Well, I used to have that problem too, Pandora. Let's see. Why do I get triggered by the neighbors so much? There's probably somebody in your past life, to be honest with you. No, they're saying it's a this life thing. Why does she get so triggered? Is it a past life thing or this life thing? Oh, it's a past life thing. I was right, see? Why does she get so triggered by her neighbors? Can you show me? It's memories from your past, something about your past life. So let's clear and remove this. Clear and remove this past life trigger. It's funny. One of my really good friends, she had this immense phobia of tornadoes. So a few weeks back, I went to go do her hair, and I brought my book with me. Since we were coloring it, we did highlights, lowlights. I was waiting for it to process. So I did some work on her because she has a lot of health issues as well. And I never did any of this work on her, so I figured I would just do it for her. We did her phobia for tornadoes. And I always knew this before I even got involved in SRT, that I was like, you definitely died in a past life. So we confirmed it. She died at 16 in a tornado in her most recent past life that she just had. And so that's why her fear is so intense. Like literally, like you ever see like the wind blow on the street and the leaves go, like she would run screaming, terror, the terror and the fear that would consume her, right? So I was like, oh, this is totally like past life stuff. So I cleared it. So she calls me this morning and she says, Rose, I have to tell you something. I said, what? She goes, last night I woke up in the middle of the night when I put the TV on. She goes, and there was like this documentary thing of like tornadoes. She goes, and my immediate response was to turn it off immediately. And she goes, and then I said, she goes, wait, I'm not feeling the fear anymore. I used to have the fear associated with this tornadoes. She goes, Rose, I watched the whole entire thing, she said, and it was really cool and really interesting. She goes, you cured me. You literally cured me from my phobia of tornadoes. And I was like, oh, I said, I'm so happy. So, yeah, so, but like Conscious K is saying, and like, well, what we discovered too, is that like, so right now I can clear and remove certain things, right? But to really do the work on you, I need to go in and do this prep thing. I have to prep my spirit guides, my spirit committee, and I need to prep all of you guys and all of your spiritual committees, and they have to be aligned perfectly so they can communicate and work with each other, right? And so if I don't do that, like I don't know how deep to the root I can get to it. Like surface things I can do, but the higher level stuff, like what I did for my friends and what I did for Conscious K and, Mariah and everybody else who's had a reading on here. I have to prep. This prep takes a lot of work. And then there's layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of things I need to get through sometimes to like really break what it is I need to get to. So that really requires an appointment. So let's see. Mariah, does she need an appointment anytime soon? Mariah, they're saying within like another month or so, maybe make an appointment, a month or two, whenever you're feeling ready. But they're saying yes, sooner than later. Why is Destra hearing her name at work? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to answer much more questions because my daughter is messaging me right now and I need to pick her up from her friend's house. Estraf. Hold on, they're telling me something. Hold on. They want you, I think they're saying, it's time to really let go of all the things, all right? They keep saying, like, wrap up the things that you're unwilling to wrap up. Like finish situations. It's like they're trying to call, it's like almost like they're trying to call you to say, like, finish the unnecessary things that need to be wrapped up and finished. Whatever that means. Just saying, will you do the work or she has to do the work? You have to do it. So they're saying, like I was saying earlier today, if you're watching the reading, if not, you're going to have to go over it. There's things that you need to let go. And your high self is trying to communicate with you saying, it's time to let go of all this negative shit from the past. They're literally saying, do a head to toe search and clear it. So from childhood to now. Okay, I have to wrap it up, guys. I need to clear this up. I'm sorry. It's already an hour and 16. And like I said, my daughter is messaging me. You're going to have to rewatch it. Mop it up. And do not let any of their energy attach to me like that's been happening. I reject it, okay? A lot of times your energy that I clean up from you guys comes to me. Do not accept. Return to universe, not even to sender. Return to universe. Throw it in the universal toilet of garbage and put it where it needs to. But don't put it back on me and don't put it back on them. Mop it up, clear it up, and let it go, please. Wash my wrist under cold water? Why? My tattoo? All right, I just have like really dizzy feeling right now. All right, guys, I need to go. They're mopping something else up. Oh, yeah, I do. It's spirit. I'm literally like, why do I feel like this? I know it's other people's energy. All right, guys, 11 lights. I should be back tomorrow. Okay, bye.